Hello everyone, my name is Thomas and you are on my Leathercraft channel. If you are new here, please consider subscribing for more Leathercraft related content. When I started selling my crafts almost 10 years ago, I was cutting leather pieces by hand. However, as orders increased step by step, I realized that cutting leather in this way takes too much time and I needed something like a clicker press to make this process faster. But there is almost no market for such leather die cutter presses in Europe and very few options at all over the globe. A couple of weeks ago I got a new toy for my shop and I want to share it with you. It might be an option if you are looking for a high build quality clicker press for your leather workshop. A few months ago, a guy from Ukraine reached out to me via Instagram and suggested sending me this press for an honest review. Why not? I thought, let's do it. So, here we have it. Super solid, heavy duty, it's made from steel, weighing over 60 kilos. I was really impressed by the build quality. Every detail looks so nice. Just look at these brass balled top heads. It has a 360-degree rotating copper plate, which makes it super convenient to work with. Large working area compared to similar presses on the market. Upper plate is 35 by 33 centimeters, so you can work with quite big cutting dies. The largest cutting die I have is for leather tray I make, which is 27 by 27 centimeters in size, and the press punches it with one swing. The pressing force as declared is around 5 tons. From my experience, it's more than enough for leather work. The thickest leather I can find in my workshop is 4 millimeters, which I use for belts, and as you can see, it doesn't cause any issues for the press. Before I had also used a custom handmade leather press, which did the job quite well, but had some cons. So I can go through these cons and compare them to this press, which, spoiler alert, is engineered way better and doesn't have these issues. The first con with the previous press was that the force vector doesn't go straight down in the center of upper plate, which causes uneven force distribution over the plate. So you have to tilt the upper plate at the angle, and you have to adjust upper plate with these bolts. And even after that, the force isn't distributed very even. In this press, the pressing force vector goes straight down in the middle of the plate, and it works perfectly. There is no need for plate adjustments at all. And there are more contact points on the main rod, which makes the press plate slide up and down more precisely. You can adjust the distance between both plates by unclamping this clamp and rotating these handles pretty easily. The minimum distance between steel plates is 4 centimeters, maximum 10 centimeters. So you can easily adjust it depending on your plastic plate thickness, your cutting dies height, and the leather thickness you usually use. That's definitely an upgrade for my workshop compared to the previous press I had. If you are looking for a die cutter press for your leather workshop, I definitely recommend taking a look at this one. At the moment, I have been working with it daily for about 2 weeks, and I'm more than happy with how it performs. I will leave links in the video description so you can contact them if you are interested. Shipping is available worldwide. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comment section. If you found this video helpful, please press the like button for YouTube algorithm. And as always, all my crafts and PDF templates you can find at my webshop strhandmade.com or my Etsy shop. Thanks for watching and see you next time.